Hello, everybody. It is 60 days till spring, and if you check on other parts of our Facebook page, you'll see that we have a really snappy countdown calendar with days, hours, and minutes to the vernal equinox, and we're all really excited about that. We don't care what the Sun Prairie, what is his name, the Sun Prairie woodchuck?
I'm not
It's
sure.
Puxatawny Phil, and I don't know. Anyway, whether he sees his shadow or not, the first day of spring is March 21st, and we've got 60 days away, and we know that you're all raring to go. You're tired of winter, and you want to start some seeds. And so we've got Scott here from the plant desk, and he is going to tell us what we need to have, the ABCs. What are the absolute basic things that you need to start some seeds?
Well, first off, you need soil, a good potting mix or a seed starting mix. You want something light and fluffy, not something that's heavy like topsoil or something that you're going to dig out of your garden. Because it needs to hold moisture but yet drain well and be sterile. Second would be things to grow them in, like the seed flats. We have several different sizes of them here.
So these, you take a tray like
tray,
this,
correct, right,
and then you
seed
put in a
flat
seed
goes
flat,
into it.
and this is how you do a couple of seeds in each one of these little things, and then when the seeds come up, you would carefully with a pair of snippers cut away, snip one off so that you only have one left. You don't want to pull it because that will damage the roots of the plant that you're leaving, and you don't want to do that after all that work. And then what else is something some people put domes on them?
Some
Is that a
people
good
put
idea?
domes on to keep the humidity high until the seeds germinate. Keeps the temperature constant too.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as the seeds germinate, you want to take this off.
Right.
So that gets good air circulation.
you don't want to get
and you don't want
fungal
to keep the
diseases.
humidity high to promote fungal
Right.
diseases. Right.
And I usually will water with like a mist bottle because sometimes when the seedlings are really small, you water
right.
with
If
a
you
watering
just take
can
a
and
watering
lay
can
over.
and just lays them right down on top of the sun.
Right. So now placement. Where do you want to put these seed
The
trays?
sunniest window that you have, preferably on the cooler side.
Okay. And I know that some people don't have super sunny windows, and so you would then, if that's the case, you would want to do like some grow lights.
Right, and there's all types of grow lights out there these days. There's some people just use like shop lights that you can get at the hardware store. Some people use the more like the LED lights that are real popular these days. Any light is really good light for seedlings. You just want to make sure that your seedlings have good light so that they don't get tall and stringy and they stay nice and short and compact.
We do here at the Garden Center sell some different kinds of kits where there's like a lamp sort of thing that you can raise and lower, so when the seedlings are small you can keep it really close and then you can raise it up as they get taller. And there are fluorescent lights I know that have a good, what we would call a daylight spectrum,
Right.
which sort of mimics sunlight. And then also these really cool LED bulbs. These are newer the past couple of years, and these also will mimic sunlight and are super efficient and long lasting. So what about heat? Because I know that some seeds like a little bit of heat to germinate a little bit faster.
Right. If you're growing things like tomatoes or peppers, eggplants, things that need warm temperatures to germinate, once you have them planted in your seed flats, you can set them on top of the seed heat mat, and it keeps the soil at a constant 75 to 80 degrees.
I think this also helps for things like begonia bulbs.
Right, exactly.
Later,
if you're doing
because
begonia bulbs, any of the, like if you're getting your dahlias off to a head start, it really gets them going much earlier in the season than if you were just to plant them outside.
And we've got several sizes of these too, so you can stop on in and we'll help you figure out, set you up for your first run, for your first trial, or help you fill in if you need some things, or we've mentioned stuff that you haven't used in the past and you haven't had really good success. All the things that Scott and I have talked about are really going to give you the best chance for your seeds to thrive and for you to have yummy vegetables at the end of the summer.
Exactly, which is the reason we all garden, right?
That's absolutely right. So from all of us here at the Bruce Company, hurry up, spring. We're really ready.